Hello again everyone, this is Yoda123 and I'm back for another episode of Final Fantasy VII, and today we are going into Nibelheim, which is Cloud's and Tifa's hometown. So there's a number of items here that we can collect. So, as we might gather, something strange is definitely going on here, because from what Cloud told us, this entire town was burnt to the ground, and yet here it stands before us. So you can talk to the townspeople to try and work out what's been going on. I should be able to get an item from one of these guys. Maybe not. Must be one of the other ones then. Okay, let's move on. Wait a minute, something strange is going on here. Okay, there is something really weird going on here, because I was pulling items from these guys only 5 minutes ago when I did my offline profile. So what the hell is going on? Oh, there we go, there's one item. Must be certain ones that give out the items then. There we go. Okay, so there should be one in here as well. Alright, maybe not. Okay, let's move on. Now you'll need to make sure your team are set up for a boss fight, since we have got a particularly challenging boss fight coming up. So bear that in mind. Oh, there you are. Pick up an elixir. And of course you've got your shop here as well. There's not really a great deal to get here. I mean, you can buy some tents if you want, maybe some Phoenix Downs if you're running low. Otherwise, we're going to move on. Okay, so we want to be going this way. Oh, wait a minute. Now, these ones, they do have an enemy skill, which, funnily enough, they've just used on me. Now the way it works is, if their scales are tipped to the right, only magic can damage them. If their scales are tipped to the left, only physical attacks can harm them. So right now, this one on the far right can only be hurt by magic, while the one in the middle can only be hurt by physical attacks, and vice versa. So we still need to get that enemy skill for Yuffie. And I'm pretty sure we'll come across a few more of those as we go. I have tried manipulating them on my other profile. It doesn't look like they are it doesn't look like you can manipulate them, which is a bit of a pain. So it might be a bit long-winded. We're just going to heal up a second because we've now got our boss fight to contend with. Ideally we could do with being sorted for that. Okay then, so first of all we need to open the safe, and the code to the safe is 36 10 oh bugger 59 68 I believe sorry 98 I believe it is, or is it 97? It might be 97 actually, one moment. 97, but you have to make sure you don't go past the number in question. So let's try it again. 36. Oh bugger, we've done it again. And you have to get it within the time limit as well, obviously. So we failed this time. Let's try again. Damn. Well, we might as well just screw it up. There we go. It is a little bit sensitive, so it may take a couple of attempts. Oh bugger, I just chose the wrong number. Got it. So once you've opened the safe, you'll go into your boss fight, and he is particularly tough. But if you've leveled your character sufficiently, it's nothing you can't handle. Laser doesn't work against this one. Beta and Aqualung, if you have them, will work. See, we can't get him with a few more betas. Seems to be quite effective. Let's get a fire spell in there, perhaps. Cool, wow. Forgot how many hit points he has. There we go. And for your troubles, you get Cosmo Memory, which is Red 13's final limit break. In order to use that, you must first unlock his level 1, 2 and 3 limit breaks. And we also get the Odin Materia and the basement key, which we will be using in just a moment when we get down there, as it's going to introduce us to our second and final secret character. Oh, these things are a pain. Oh, bloody hell. There we go. Little shits. They are such a pain just purely because they cast Confuse and Silence at the same time, so it confuses your characters into decking one another while stopping you from using magic as well at the same time. Bit of a nuisance really, but hey ho. Oh, okay. Wow. Was not expecting that. What on earth is that supposed to be? You know what? Let's not muck around and find out. Let's just get rid of it. And this thing's not playing nice. Let's use Healing Wind. Seems quite resilient. Let's see how it does against Aqualung. Oh. Well, we just took something off of it. What is this thing doing? It's time we put an end to this thing. Let's start pulling out some of our heavier magics, I think. See, we can't get rid of it that way. There we go. Wow, that thing is surprisingly resilient, I must admit. Okay, so we want to open this coffin and disturb this gentleman that's inside. Those of you that have played this before and are familiar with all of the Final Fantasy VII stuff will know who this is. And we want to go for option number 2. Let's talk about Sephiroth. And of course we fill in the blanks for him. And before we leave, we just want to interrupt him one more time. And we want to ask him who he is. And so we now find out that he was actually a member of the Turks at one point. And his name is Vincent. So we now know the name of Sephiroth's actual mother. So basically the way I understand it is that Lucretia was Sephiroth's mother, but Professor Gast then, well, I'm assuming used the Genova cells to impregnate Lucretia, maybe, to get her pregnant that way, and that's what created Sephiroth, possibly. I mean, I don't fully understand all of this. Perhaps we'll find out a bit more later on in the game. But I won't say too much for now. At least that's what I'm getting from what we've just heard anyway, or been told rather. Of course I could be just playing dumb and I do actually know what's what. I'm just mucking around, as you do. And well, what's this? It's Sephiroth. Of course we've got Sephiroth's insidious background music. And once you picked up your material, you can make your way back out. And what's this? So providing you've followed my instructions earlier, you should have Vincent now jump in. And so Vincent's now going to become a member of our party. We're going to keep our team the same as it is for now. I will put Vincent in later. But for now, I want to keep Yuffie in and Ares in. Yuffie, the reason being because we've got a section of story, well, side quest story coming up that involves her, so we need to make sure she's relatively well leveled. And Ares, I can't really go into too much detail right now, but I'm just trying to make use of her while I can. Since, well, I can't go into further details. Not yet anyway. Those of you that have played the game will know what I'm on about. For those of you that haven't, and for the sake of the guide, I'm going to keep quiet. So once you're done down there, you can make your way out of the mansion. And of course, you're still getting your random encounters. Oh bugger, not these things again. Please tell me I've got enough to it. Yes, I have. Make light work of them. There we go. That has just about drained the last of my MP though to do it. Let's see if we can't get out of this mansion without getting jumped again. There we go. So before we progress, I think we're going to rest at the mansion. So we can restore our MP and our HPs, since we have taken quite a battering. And now we'll make our way to our, or at least start making our way to our next destination, which is Mount Nibelheim. And I think we'll save our game. And in fact, you know what? I think we're going to bring the episode to an end here. So thank you very much for watching. I've been your host, Yellow123. I hope you'll join me for the next episode. Till next time.